Who is this person that has just followed me? How dare they follow me? VTuber artist. Oh my god. Get out of here. You freak. Alright. Ready, set, go. I got everything lined up here. I just gotta add polls at the ends and here and photos, and we're good to go. Like this color page, pretty vibrant. Red and white, that seems to be the colors of One Piece in general. And Utah's in it, so that's cool. Jump early? No. Remember, there was no jump. The last jump was on Christmas, sir. You're at 10:55. You're getting closer, though. Also, hello, sir. How's it going? So they have this one at Christmas, right? And then I'll let you know how the next one. Let me show you when the next one comes out, all right? So you're gonna have time to catch up, right? Let's look at this. So the next stream is Sunday, January 22nd. So there's not another stream. There's not one this Sunday. There's not one the following Sunday. 22nd. Okay. So the last one was Christmas, and then they took essentially like half of a week off, and then there's a bunch of stuff going on all this time, and instead of having it on the following Friday, it's on the 22nd. At least I'm pretty sure, but we'll check one other series just to make sure. Yes, correct. So far away? Well, you'll be caught up. How am I? Fucking tired. Real fucking tired. And I'm sweaty. And I'm old. You know, just not very good. I do not view Straw Hat as an emperor, Omega lol. Omega lol. Hold on one second. Thought I heard somebody outside. Gonna have to get the shotgun and murder somebody. Live on stream. Hold on, I have to take my glasses off. I can't read, even though I'm looking at a giant television screen and it's letters. Because I'm, like, actually blind. Hey, there's no lagging here, okay? Still images. You can't lag. Oh no, dude, they're gonna destroy Sunny. Oh, never mind. Zoro's got it. Zoro's got it, boys. He don't sleep. Well, of course we have to have the Giraffe Man fight Zoro again, because you know, nostalgia's sake. Because I'm sure that Zoro couldn't cut him in half a second, slice his nose like it was a carrot into little pieces. I mean, he literally was sleeping, woke up, took his sword, I don't know, what's that, an inch out, and blocked his attack. I'm sure that they're evenly matched, just like, you know, Luffy was earlier. Which sword did he take out? It doesn't show. I don't know the differences. If I'm a fan, I know the answer. No, I don't. So, I'm not a real fan. Get up, kid. We reached the land. Shall we disembark? Shall we? They're in Elbaf. Why the fuck are they there? Dude, fucking Garp's gonna go wrestle Blackbeard? Is that what I'm understanding? Is that what we're seeing here? You're telling me the Blackbeard's gonna kill a Garp? Based. Murder. Good chapter. Kind of a lot of running around here at the beginning, little gooby stuff. We don't know really too much about what's going on with Kuma, but we'll find out later. So the only thing that's real cool is like the last 3 pages. So yeah, I think this is a good chapter for me. Zoro Kid. Oh, it's only 1D. It should be 2Ds, but you know, these guys are goobs. I'll add polls at the end because I think when I added polls last time, it kind of fucked up everything. Or now maybe I put all polls before I finished it. You know what? I'm gonna put the polls as we go. Great. Good. Average. Oops. Average. Meh. Poll time, 2 days. Was it answered why Luffy is immune to fire in Gear 5? Because he's a cartoon character and he doesn't have to abide by the rules. How about that answer? Is that a good answer? Well, too bad. That's the answer you get. There was a movie I loved when I was a kid. I watched it until tape worn out, and it's like fucking great. If Chitando knows what movie that is, we give him a little bonus point. You think Chitando knows what movie it is? I don't think he does. We'll see if he comes and answers. Looks like a horror movie. No, I think it's an old black and white, probably a romance movie. But anyway, one day he went there, and it sucked. Why is everything more powerful on film than real life? Because in film, you don't get to be a loser, and you can pretend and self-insert and love the character and immerse yourself in the world, and then smell the popcorn, and then when you go outside of the movie theater and you look up at the sky, you realize that life sucks, and Spider-Man's not real, and romance movies aren't real, and your life's never going to be fun like any other movie that's ever existed. And so then you drive home and you go, damn, that was a good movie. You know what fucking sucks? I have to go to work tomorrow. Well, better go home and dread that. What a stupid question. Why are movies good? So much more powerful than real life. Oh, I don't know, because maybe real life is you wake up and you go to work 5 days out of the week. So, for 40 years, 5/7 of your week, 5/7 of the next 40 years is the same goddamn thing every day. Who knows? The answer could be anything. I mean, he's right. Movies are better, but for him to like ponder it, I think he would know the answer already. Thank you for the follow, sir. I appreciate it. I can't pronounce your name, so I'm not even going to try. I can barely read, so... Yo, Chitando, what movie is this? Right here. It's a black and white movie. That's your only hint. You're supposed to be a movie expert. It's German. I see. There you go. The hint's gone away. We shall continue reading now. If you figure it out, bonus points.
Thank you very much, sir. You're a gentleman and a scholar.
Tony Chopper, thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Is he gonna catch some of the organs and use them to fight with? That'll be cool. Oh, he just throws them. Okay. And then he's running on them. Dude, in the anime, this would be cool because as he bounces on them, you could make them make the noise of different, like, pipes. That'll be fucking cool. Actually, this whole manga was made perfectly for, like, this is gonna be some cool anime stuff. And I think it's mainly because the author seems to really fucking like movies. Because in a lot of the fights, he does like callbacks to like certain movies. Two Germans, we're losing. We are. Oh my god, that's fucking cool. I mean, it's insanely like bullshit, but it's really cool. This is like the movie Entrapment. I see. The era of live action stunts ended with Jackie Chan. How dare you say that? Tom Cruise does his own stunts. Alright, so I don't ever want to hear the era of live action stunts. Well, I guess it did because Jackie Chan would do them technically. I, I guess so. I mean, I guess you're right. Tom Cruise does his own stunts, but it's not like live action because there's a bunch of CG involved. I mean, he does get up on top of a fucking plane and hang out of it while it's in the air. Does that count? John Wick? Yeah, Keanu Reeves does his. I don't know if he does all of his own stunts, but I think he did in John Wick. There's probably some dangerous stuff that he didn't do. But I mean, you can look up like you can go here and be like Tom Cruise hanging on a plane behind the scenes, and you can go here and click this, and it's a minute long, and you can be like, hey, what's Tom Cruise doing? We didn't want to do this. He didn't even want a harness, and then he gets up here, and he's got a harness, right? But that motherfucker's still on the goddamn plane. Like he's got a harness right here, but he's still attached to the plane. The plane is still lifting off. This is a real plane. This is not CG. I mean, he's probably got a parachute under this, so if something went wrong, he could parachute. But, you know. Still pretty fucked up. I don't think I would want to do it. I don't know how much you'd have to pay me to do that, but, I'm going to show you 4DX. Okay, that's kind of a gooby joke. Listen, if you got paid millions, are you going to hang out of an airplane? I'd rather go buy a lottery ticket once a week. I mean, there's no chance I get paid, but I don't have to do anything except buy a ticket. There's no planes that are on the ground. That's why they call them planes. They go hand in hand. This is also a really cool fucking shot because like that light finally illuminates them and you can kind of see them up here. So that's cool. Did he just say fucking hasta la vista? I mean, this is a cool chapter, but it's also kind of a meme at times. Like, there's a lot of cool things, but my man's like, hasta la vista. I like the movie Entrapment. Let's mention Jackie Chan. Oh, I'll show you something. 4DX. That means, like, you're gonna feel the movie as I punch you right in the fucking face. So, kind of iffy. I mean, still, we have the typical beautiful double page spreads that are like, yes, I love this. Same time, there's also a sign of kind of cringe dialogue. Maybe if that wasn't as cringe, this probably would have been a great chapter for me. If somebody said it was a great chapter, I'd have no problem accepting that at all. But I'm going to give it a good. JJK, let me do this right here. I should probably start putting thoughts on each one of those because I feel like maybe it's confusing when you're looking at this as a review and then you come down and then you don't see, like, you just see my little review and then it's great, good, average, meh. Maybe they think of what I think and I'm asking them to review what I think when it's really, hey, what do you think of this chapter? So I'm going to put thoughts because, I want to make sure that everybody understands because, maybe they just can't read. And, if they see a poll, they just click and answer. Who's my favorite actor? I don't really have a favorite actor. I don't know, maybe Leonardo DiCaprio. He's pretty cool in every movie that he does. Or seems like he gets pretty immersed in every single role that he's in. Doesn't matter if it's like a romance or an action or a mystery or him being, coked up crazy person. I like actors who like fucking, they get into it. Like they're in the role, you know what I'm saying? And you can tell that they're in the role. Like they're not even acting. They've become the character that they're playing. It's them. Hey, is this America? Is America coming in? What makes you think it looks like America, sir? Curious, go ahead and answer that question for me. Excessive military. No. America? Excessive? No. No. No way. Flashbang through the door. Boo! Taser, because that's what Americans would do. Tase somebody. Definitely not shoot them with non-lethal rounds. They'd tase them. Good work, silver medalist. You killed the target? You're supposed to capture them alive. Who cares? Their brain's unharmed. That grenade didn't do shit, and that taser didn't stick. Based. Oh, he killed the helicopter guy, Sag. He killed that memey bastard that I honestly hated. Kind of wish died, so you know what, actually? No, not Sag, Pog. Also, so Superman is fucking canon in JJK? We just gonna casually just glance over fucking this little, So, Superman comics are canon in JJK. DC Universe exists in JJK. What about Creed, sir? What happened? There's all kinds of sorcerers. You just nab some wussies. Making you write Monka S wrong? Well, on the bright side, I'm looking at it in OBS, so I can't even see if you're writing it right or wrong. Monix. Sorry, it's called Monix when it's written that way. What the fuck? So, he sent in various nations' armed forces specifically for them to go and die to release more cursed energy. Yes, of course. Genius. Also, this is a pretty creepy, cool panel. It's not a funny joke. If I see that in the anime, I'm gonna fucking punch the screen. Really? You gonna flashbang our main character? As if he didn't notice and fucking kick it straight up into the sky? Oh, they used a stun grenade, not a flashbang. Sorry, it was a stun grenade. Well, so on the bright side, we have 60% of the plan explained. So, where's the 40 other percent? I don't know. This chapter's fine. I mean, I never expected a military personnel to do fucking jack shit. Um, Also, this guy dancing around the bullets here, this is fucking... I hope this guy dies next. Helicopter guy was first. I hope this guy's second. Yeah, I think this is just okay. Dude, imagine just like typing and you can't like spell anything. You just put in like letters and they don't even mean anything. This takes place before the Yuki fight? Yes. That would make sense. I don't have any space to put anything there. There we go, problem solved. Yeah, Demon Bride is in last place. You can't really look at table of contents right now and judge anything because Ichigoki's not on yet. Ichinoi's isn't on yet. Fabricant 100's not on yet. Cypher Academy's not on yet. So once these four go here to the bottom, then you'll see some of these other things go back up, like Yozakura and PP and Mashal probably all move up, while Fabricant, Cypher, and Ichigoki all move down. Yeah, the Roboco anime, I think there's already 5, maybe 6 episodes out. I think. New Year's the Oaken best. Know what I'm saying? Are they playing fucking Haruta? Karuta? Sorry. No, it's definitely not. It's a different game. Just looks the same. No one's watching Roboco? I'm not. But I'm not really watching a lot of things. Like, if I read it, I don't really plan on watching anything unless it's like, I'll probably go back and like, in following Chainsaw Man seasons, watch some of the big fights. I mean, I watched Bleach even though I read it just because, like, I want to see it. Unless I really, really want to see something, I don't plan on watching something I've read going forward. It's just kind of a waste of time. That, and nobody likes Roboco anyway, so why watch it? Vinland Saga, I'll watch that. You know, I'll give them points for doing a whole, like, chapter about Karta, but, you know, other than that, this is doggy doo-doo. Have I seen Odd Taxi? Yes, I have. It's very great. In Karta card games, quick reaction to pure sound is known as feel. I'll tell you, a lot of people think that Farmland Arc, which is what you're going to be in, is boring, but those are the people that, like, have ground beef for brains, so their opinions don't matter. I would love if anyone told me I was wrong. Oh my god, Bondo's in the zone. He can memorize every single card's position. 2 cards left. Oh my gosh, it's a game of chance. What do they call that in Chihaya Furu, Chitando? When there's 2 cards left? I gotta remember. Yeah, don't spoil it for anybody. It's anime only. But yeah. What's it called in Chi? Damn, I cannot fucking remember. Yeah, the problem with Vinland is that the chapters come out slow, and in Farmland, it felt like things just weren't happening, and so people got mad. But when you, like, if you binge read it, then you're like, oh, okay, this is cool. And then you actually understand, like, what the fucking arc is about. And then you're like, okay, now I understand. This all makes sense. I'm gonna give this a good only because I really like Karta and everyone should read Chihai Furu. That's literally gonna be my reasoning. That's literally what I'm gonna write. Sudden Death, is that what it's called? No, that's not Sudden Death. It's called something else. Better believe I'm gonna give Robico a good. Just because I like Chihai Furu. Just because this is just you better fucking watch it. Better read it. Better know it. Better see it. Better believe it. Better smoke it. Alright, please, God, if you are up there, whoever you are, please do not let me see another Gravity Girl and Toga scene where they talk about being goobs. Please. Do you know that as heroes withered, villains thrived? Phantom Thief? What the fuck? This is Persona 5 now? Once UA falls, all of Japan, no, the entire world will be destroyed by his hands. That's the Shigaraki persona. It all comes together, boys. I've got to keep UA in the air and at the same time keep an eye on Kurogiri so that Shigaraki can't escape. I need to breathe. This man's expected to use float and keep the fucking... and keep the entire... That's a pretty fucking big thing right here that he's expected to keep up in the air. His author comment on this week is worrisome. Let me go look here. Note, community. 6. Where's he at? My shoulders hurt so much. If I was gonna hurt this much, I wish I never had shoulders. You know why? And there's gonna be people that look at this right here, sir, and they're gonna go, that's because he's carrying Jump. His shoulders hurt because he's carrying the whole magazine. My hero is the best. And they're gonna make that joke, and I'm gonna do my best impression of laughing, like it's Titus in Final Fantasy, and then we're gonna realize that that's not funny, and those people are goobs. And I feel bad for him. I'm sure that he could probably get the time off if he wanted. I mean, they gave that big break to Black Clover. And I feel like it'd be okay to give him a break. Anyway, hold on. By the way, this girl's here. Hold on. I hate it when you switch to a different page. It breaks the manga plus. This is a short chapter. What the fuck? You're right. It is 15 pages. Let's see if there's like noticeable declined quality anywhere. I mean, you kind of cut a few corners here. It's black screen, eye, zoom in, eye, black screen. Dude barely coming out of the black screen. So like a whole page was an eye and a black screen. Well, double pre, I'm still counting like 1, 2, 3, 4. Like, it'd be 1, 3, 5, 7, 9, 11. No, it's still 11 pages. Because if you're flipping, it'd be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Wait, what do you mean 15? Confused. Because it puts the spreads together. Either way, it's super fucking short. Feels like that's a sketch up here, maybe? But I don't feel like his quality declined at any point in the chapter. I mean, maybe like 2, 3 small things, but it's not like enough to where you wouldn't notice. Hold on, let me make sure I understand what's going on here. I will say that having this is all for Gentle's sake, and having LaBrava be here, because most people are like, why are they spending so much time with Gentle? Uh, he's never gonna be fucking seen again. None of this fucking matters. This is all stupid. And you know what? He kind of tied it back here. So I'll give him some points for that shit. But yeah, I think it is definitely concerning if his shoulder's hurt and he's only able to do 11 pages. And what's not good, what makes it worse is that like he's gonna have this break coming up, right? So they had a combined issue. Then the next issue is the 22nd. That's a combined issue. So he's had some time off here, and then basically, I think after the 22nd, those next 3 weeks are going to be like when he gets back on a weekly schedule, we're going to be hell. I know that he does things beforehand, like chapters aren't done that week turned in immediately. You know what I'm saying? So it's I don't know. We'll see how it goes. As far as the chapter itself, I think it's I think it's hard to give it a good because it's mainly like, hey, everything looks really bad right now, and it was all leading up to it being bad, and then you have like this, hey, they're across from each other finally, Deku and Shiggy, and then you see small light here at the end of the tunnel with a recall. You know what? I'll give it a good, but I don't really feel like it was that good. It's barely a good. Dude, I can't even spell. Like, one day I'll learn how to spell, but just not today. Do I read Zom 100? I did for a while. And I read some of the official release, but it's just not There's too many chapters in between that are nonsense for me to care, so I dropped it. Well, I guess I should add polls, shouldn't I? I mean, I know it's getting an anime. I mean, most things, when you guys see something get licensed in English, you should just assume this is probably getting an anime. I mean, Nagatoro got licensed, and then it had an anime announcement. My Dress Up Darling got licensed, it had an anime announcement. Blue Period got licensed, it got an anime announcement. When Golden Kamuy got licensed, it got an anime announcement. When the Yakuza Guide to Babysitting got licensed, it got an anime announcement. When High Score Girl got licensed, it got an anime announcement. When Maruku-chan got licensed, it got an anime announcement. If something's licensed in English, you should basically not count 100% on an anime, because there's so many isekai that get licensed. There's so many that are just digital that, you know, may not get that anime. But there's a good chance that if something gets licensed, you can have a hope for an anime coming. Because what these companies do is they call over, they ask what's going on, what can we make some money out of, so they can try to get 1 or 2 volumes out by the time the anime comes out, so they can try to make some money. Is Boys Abyss licensed? It just recently got licensed. The first volume doesn't come out for till March, maybe, at least. Maybe longer than March. I'll just look. I think it's probably more like August of 2023 that you Boys Abyss Volume 1 is supposed to come out in April. So we'll fucking see if it does. Might get pushed back a month or something. But, so that's April. So, possibly. But it's Viz, so it's hard to tell because, it's in a popular magazine. It's kind of like the secondary magazine to Jump, so there's a chance that, may not get done. But Shy got licensed, and then I think within 2 weeks, that also had an anime announcement at the same time. So just plan on, if you see something that you like, get an English license, there's a good chance that it could have an anime. It's just because, anime is popular, and some people are going to go, hey, I like that anime. I'm going to go buy the manga right now. Because nobody wants to buy a fucking Blu-ray. Why would you go spend $50 to $100 on Blu-rays when you can buy 10 volumes of the manga, or at least 5, 6, and be a lot happier? Now, the only people that really miss at that are Kodansha, who didn't have Blue Lock out in enough time, who didn't have fucking Tokyo Revengers out in enough time, and I guess Kodansha in the long run kind of dodged a bullet, because the shitty ending of Tokyo Revengers, they kind of dodged a bullet, but there's still people out there that are anime only, that don't read scans, that would have bought the manga anyway, so they kind of fucked it. I don't know. It's weird discussions for another time. Dude, why would they have practice on Christmas? What in the actual fuck? Dude, imagine having a cavity. Yikes. Yeah, it comes out in April. This chapter, okay. Kind of just, I don't like the fact that he needs to go to the dentist suddenly, and the dentist he normally goes to is fucking closed. So he just suddenly goes to a different dentist, and boom, it's this girl. I hate that fucking cliche shit. I hate it so fucking bad. As far as developing the story between this girl and Chinatsu and the fallout and understanding Chinatsu's character better, I like that. So that's good, but this cliche shit at the end is fucking garbage. So I'm going to give it an okay. Yeah, I think overall it's probably a meh series, but I think that's probably because it would be an okay series if it wasn't for like the first 15 chapters and people acting like, oh my god, there's a real romance and it's in Jump, boys. It's not a rom-com. It's not a love triangle. It's not a harem. It's a real romance. And in reality, it's not. And it was never going to be, because there hasn't been a real romance since Eyes in Jump. And let's go see how old Eyes is. Eyes manga. 1997, boys. Woo! Chills. You know, it's been fucking 26 years since a real romance was in Jump. So I don't know what the fuck anyone was thinking, but all the people on Twitter that wrote this is a real romance probably weren't even fucking alive when this was written. So they don't even know what a real romance is in Jump. So, anywho, you could tell this was a love triangle in chapter 1. And I got flamed on Twitter for weeks. 3 weeks, actually. That I was complaining that it was going to be a love triangle, and people said it wouldn't. And that's exactly what it turned out to be. So, I don't think Eyes has a love triangle, but I'm unsure. Because I've honestly not read it. I just know that that was the last, like, real romance in Jump. That wasn't, like, harem nonsense. So it could have had a love triangle, but this is just drawn out horseshit. Like, you're 84 chapters in and fucking nothing has happened. Now, there wasn't one confession, but other than that, fucking nothing has happened. And that's just kind of the problem of big magazines trying to write series, because you want to sell copies, but you don't want to make it last too long. In my opinion, 10 volumes is about a very good length for a romance series. Like, 10 volumes is about what you should think on. For example, High Score Girl is a romance. It's themed around video games. 10 volumes. Gal Gohan. It has kind of a love-esque triangle, harem aspect. It's 10 volumes. You know, it doesn't... just because it's Jump, I don't need fucking 45 volumes of Blue Box. I don't need 75 volumes of Rent a Girlfriend. Like, we can tell a story and it be, you know, compelling and sell copies and it not need to be that long. But if people keep eating it up because their brain's ground beef, then just keep writing it out. I'm reading it on Manga Plus. Didn't watch it on Netflix. Seems like it's okay. Not really my thing. Probably gonna drop it in like 2 more chapters. As far as romantic killer goes. It just feels like it's trying to be funny and in romantic killer, and they use these facial expressions, and it's none of it's funny, none of it. I haven't laughed at a single fucking joke, and that's kind of where I'm at. I don't like it. And you'll see. Let me just show you here. So I've read these chapters, right? Like the overexpressive facial animations, fucking covering the eyes like you're some type of fucking anime character, referencing fucking Cloud and Persona and Devil May Cry and Solid Snake. See here. Go to the next one. This face right up here in the top left corner, you're going to see that face once a chapter now. So you go into this chapter and you're going to see that face. You go to the next chapter, you're probably going to see that face somewhere. Here's a stupid face. Sad cry face. The facial reactions, I just don't like them. They're not good. To be in color, oh, here we got a cliche. I'm going to fall on top of you, and then boom, that face is back again now. So it's just not, it's not good. It's in color, so that kind of like is helpful. But this got a manga. Sir, it's based off a manga. That's why it's on Netflix. What are you talking about? The manga was out first. But they put it on Manga Plus. And yeah, it does suck. I'm 6 chapters in, I'm about to drop it. Oh no, dude, he's got a virus. He's being tracked by hackers. Why did she go down his pants? Is this a child series or is this like a fucking... I don't understand. I actually just dropped it. I've gotten real... The arc that they're in feels like it's been 56 chapters and nothing's happened. So I just said, fuck it. I'm not spending my time trying to read that shit. Like, it really has. It feels like they did the training in the mountains, and that's like the 3rd training arc, and they were 70 chapters in. And then one of the dudes gets butt hurt, and he's a crybaby, so he runs off with these other guys, and they go assault a tower. And I feel like I've been reading like 40 chapters of them in that tower, and nothing has happened. There's been some fights, and they're alright, but like... I would love to know what happens to the main character, but that's something I guess I would just have to fucking watch, because maybe they'll cut down on the amount of like you could fit all of the dialogue and the fights into a chapter, and I don't have to wait 6 weeks to read it. I would rather just watch one episode and it'd be done. Oh, here we have a Ghostbusters Omega Lol thing. They're not filler chapters. It's just nothing's happening. Like, there's a fight and there's stuff going on, but it's characters that I just don't fucking care about. And the fights look cool, but then at the end of the day, I don't need to see 15 fights before I see the main character and the small group that I care about do anything. It's so sus. This is where I would drop this. You know what? Actually, I would drop it on chapter 1, but let's pretend that I wouldn't have. This is where you drop it. What is happening? This is the worst thing I've ever read, I think. You know what would have been better if he said, "Let's do it. Let's do it." And that's all he said, is "Let's do it." Did he just say keg? This is that was garbage. I actually physically feel ill after reading that. I've read worse stuff. Like I'm being hyperbolic, okay? But that was pretty fucking awful. I mean, I've read worse things, okay? There's no fucking doubt in my mind that I've read worse stuff. I've read gal cleaning, okay? I've read worse things. But like, that was just so fucking bad. I'd love to remove great from this, but I'm sure that some troll will hit great just because I wrote that I lost 2 IQ points and they're excited because maybe they'll be able to have a discussion with me. Okay, that was overboard. This feels like Tokyo Demon Bride except for the fight. Listen, Tokyo Demon Bride is just bad because they introduce women and they're cute and I want to know about them, but they talk for it's like one chapter and then they introduce another cute girl. And then they have all these cute girls that now I no longer care about because they're just cute and that's it. Welcome to the Anti-Fabricant Organization, MortSafe. Hey, what's that movie where they're running away from something and they go to a place that's literally like this and it all burns down and they have to leave at the end and somebody dies? He's like a grandpa. God, what is the fucking name of that shit? Is it a video game? No, there's no way it's in a video game. It's got to be a movie or a TV series. But it could be a video game. I can't remember for the life of me. Thing takes place at a cult in a circle, and it sets on fire at the end, and old dude dies. I don't. I want to know what the name of this fucking shit is. So they go. It's like a movie or a game or something, okay? And I know that I'm not dreaming or making this up, but like they're running away from something, and I think it's a girl, a boy, and like an old guy, and I feel like he was in a wheelchair, but he's not. Okay, they go to a cult place, and they try to put stuff in their soup, and eventually they don't do it, and the whole place ends up burning to the ground, and the old guy sacrifices himself so they can leave. I do not know what the name of it is. I just remember it. I don't know, dude. Fuck it. If nobody else remembers it, I don't know what to do. Maybe I just imagined it. Nope, I know what it is. No, that's not it. No, that might be it. It's on Analyst. Okay, it's an anime. Completed. Format. OVA. Sort by completed date. No, it's not OVA. ONA. Is it this? It might be this. It might be Japan Sinks. Yes. It's Japan Sinks. How the fuck did you guys not know that? Thought everybody watched this dog shit. You guys got to get on the. You guys got to step up your game, okay? Got to remember everything that you've ever watched or read. It wasn't as bad as people thought. I gave it a 7, and I'm pretty sure As you can see, the average score is a 63, so that's really fucking bad. Dropped 2 out of 10. Matesh gave it an 8 because Matesh knows. I thought it was pretty good. It should still be on Netflix. Wait, I don't want you to see my Netflix. It should be on Netflix. Anyway, let me restart the chapter because I know that the thing's broken and we'll get back to reading. See, sometimes you remember something, but you can't remember the name, so you have to go back and, like, I could see the series in my head playing, but I just could not for the fucking life of me remember the name. Which is rare, and so it'll bother me if I don't find out. So I had to spend 8 minutes of my life trying to sit there and remember. And it gradually, more and more of the show came back to me. I like this. Because... So, I'm liking this more and more the more that I read it, because I didn't really expect this kind of to work out. And the way that this is detailed is that it makes sense that number 2 would be there, so he knows how to sew all of these others, and if you killed number 2, or, I mean, number 1, sorry, I was thinking the doctor was number 1. If you kill number 1, you don't have a reason to do this. And I like how they just mention, like, feels like being afraid to offend a creature that holds its life in your hands, like as if a bear was in your house. That's a good visualization. I like the fact that I promised to eliminate him, but we didn't have to agree where we started, and if I kill that person, there's no point in obtaining his body, so I can only kill him after I get the kid's body. And he's like, I have no way of knowing if she'll even do that. But without number 1, my body's worthless. So I thought we were on equal footing, but I entered to an agreement that benefits her. And then they talk about how everybody knew that she is a scary fucking person that could kill everybody in the room, but they all have to act normal in order to reveal her true nature. And then now this guy tried to separate them, and it ended up, now he has to have a fucking fabricant in his safe haven organization. So, I actually think that this is a fucking great chapter, and now I'm like actually wanting to read this every week. Because there's a lot of places you could go to from here. Yeah, the art's getting a little bit better, and it's not in terms of like the way that it's drawn, but the way that they're using shading. Like they're using technique to overcome the boundary of what their physical like limitations are at the moment with drawing weekly. You know what I also noticed about these polls? So the last time that I did a poll, nobody voted average on anything. Everything came out and it was either great, good, or meh. There was no fucking in between on anything. And that kind of bothers me because it means that when people read things, they don't go, okay, well I read a chapter that's an average chapter. It's either this is really good and I love it, or man, that chapter fucking sucked. And that's just weird to me. Yeah, the art just did a lot of things better. And I also like, you're trying to explain something, put the visualization of like a bear in the house and have somebody like so scared that they want the bear to leave, but they don't really know how to do it. You know what I'm saying? Like that's how everybody felt with the fabricant being there. Like before, we just had monster of the week, the fabricant kills, they pull off some crazy bullshit, next chapter. But now it's like, okay, the fabricant with him is not nice. It's a fucking killing machine, and it's only working with him because it's gonna get his body, and it's deliberately picking to kill all of the other ones except for the one that will help her. And so it's like it's good now. So I'm what I think story and storyteller is about sex appeal. So we'll have to see if that's the route that they go or if I'm missing something. Because she uses sex appeal in her voice to display the story that she's trying to get correctly. Akane has zero sex appeal. I mean, yeah, okay, cute, whatever. No sex appeal. So, blonde girl right here, don't know how she's going to get that across, but we'll see. And it could be something entirely different as far as story and storyteller not suited, but we'll find out. Just master the story, forehead. See, yeah, they're talking about sex appeal. So she put on a cute dress. If you're trying to go about it of wearing the kimono, that's too literal. You're young, just go on a date. Uh-oh, Jesus fucking Christ. Someone says she has no riz. I still think she has no riz. Look at her right here. Like, she look at what she's wearing, dude. And the thing is, I like the way that they're going about this. They're not just straight up saying, hey, you have no sex appeal. Learn that. It's like fit for her to learn, but it's also not too like overly like, you need to learn what it was like to be a woman in a brothel, smile. To be able to tell a story. So get out there and just go date a bunch of people. Like, it's not like that. Like, she tackles the stories in her own way, where first she tries it too literal. She tried a million different things, like an armchair theorist, as they explain, and like she finally has to fucking break down and go on an actual date. I'm gonna give this a good. That was not the way to handle this at all. What the fuck? Mega cringe. I don't like this chapter. I don't know. I'm not really feeling this. Thought the conversation was gonna be totally different, and the way that it happened, it makes kind of sense. And then he just randomly runs into his dad, who gives him okay advice, and then he just fucking runs down the street and cries pisses his pants and says, "Please don't take my sister away." Weird. Like, you would think that maybe, like, he could put 2 and 2 together and see that she's doing this for a certain reason, and maybe she's, like, trapped into doing it, and that she sees that's the only way she can make money to be able to buy the things that she wants to buy, clearly, but he just complains that he was assaulted with a stuffed animal. Like a fucking idiot. What I don't understand is that it's his younger sister, which means that is she in elementary school or are they just 1 year lower? So is he like a fucking 8th grader and she's a 7th grader? How the fuck does some businessman not notice? I mean, if she's in 7th grade, how the fuck? I mean, you would know that she's not, like, she's not even in high school. So I don't, it's just fucking weird. But like, even if you take that aside and go, okay, let's just pretend that she looks like she's in high school and the guy doesn't know. So even then, if you're the big brother, why are you running and like fucking pissing your pants and crying? Like, please don't take my sister away. Why not go up there and like just ask her a question? Like, hey, I need to talk to her for a second. Who are you? None of your business. Pull her aside and ask her, be like, hey, I don't know what's going on, but like, are you okay? If you need my help, even if I'm a piece of shit loser at school, I'll do everything I can to help you. But instead, he just pisses his pants and cries. So I don't understand. It makes no fucking sense to me. Like, thus far, I felt kind of like, okay, I can see this. Or, alright, that makes emotional sense. But that made no emotional sense. It just it did not click with me whatsoever. Maybe I'm just an idiot, but you know. Where's Matesh when Ayakashi Triangle comes up? Gonna have to go get something to drink in a second. The boogeyman. Oh my god, frogs! The boogeyman awakens opponents' memories and terror in physical form. That's cool. Oh my god, they gave us Yami's backstory finally. It's all his dad's fault and it's just randomly convenient a demon pill. But he actually did kill all those people. Wait a second, she killed all those people. Says no, don't do it. Each guy. Yeah, you're my kid, all right. Damn, dude, that's pretty fucked up. This might actually be a great chapter. 1 second, I'm gonna go get something to drink. stand up and stretch anyway. Been up all day, my legs hurt. But I'll stretch, I'm gonna feel it later. Alright, I'm back. And then Asta comes in to save the day. Alright, great chapter. I'm cool with that. Yeah, there's Ayakashi Triangle. It's a special chapter because, anime's coming up soon, so, want to promote that, which I don't blame them. Makes sense. Now, the sad thing is I don't know if Black Clover will get chapter of the week from multiple people that vote for the poll, but thus far, I think in Fabricant 100 or Black Clover, and if I'm looking at what we have left, Undead Unluck might make it, but it's got the cover next week, so it's probably gonna have its big chapter next week. Mashal, I think it has a color page, not next week, but the next issue. Mashal has a color page the next issue, so I don't think its fight is ending. It'll probably reach its climax, so it probably isn't a great chapter. Yozakura family, they just had a big reveal, so it's probably not a great chapter. Probably a cool down, explain everything chapter. And PPP, I doubt. So and High School Family just ended its arc, so maybe Witch Watch, but thinking it might be Black Clover had the best chapter this week. Early review halfway through. Long time no see? Yep. What about Elusive Samurai? Yeah, the chance of that having chapter of the week, I have a higher chance of becoming a full-time important streamer as big as Hassan than Elusive Samurai ever having a chapter of the week. And that's not even an overstatement. That's about the same. I'd say about the same. Probability, percent, chance. Well, the probability for Elusive Samurai is probably higher, but percent chance wise. All right, based. They put it back in the magazine and gave him sexy bikini gear. I didn't even care. They said, "Hey, we're gonna put you in Jump this week. Can you please, for the love of God, just draw something like cute?" He said, "Cute? What the fuck's that?" Boom, bikini armor. It's Akane, Yozakura, and Blue Box. Okay, I thought Mashal got a color page. I knew Yozakura did, and I know that Undead has the cover. I wrote it down earlier, but I didn't. It's hard for me to remember. So maybe Mashal could end its fight and could get the chapter a week. Dude, he just went full on and drew a Yuri kiss scene. There might be a sex scene in this. What the fuck is wrong with this? This guy just said, "Hey, we're gonna put you in Jump for a week. Can you promote just like an extra special chapter for the anime?" And he said, "Sure, bro. I'll just draw a comfy, cute girl situation," and then drew sexy bikini armor, and then now they're on top of each other, and with tongue in full force. And then she literally is dressed up in a ribbon under this. Was gonna show it off. Shameless for sure. Very very shameless. I'm guessing it's a special chapter from one of the physical volumes. What an idiot. Let's see. That's obviously an average chapter of Ayakashi Triangle. All right, see how Cipher Academy goes. We got other guy with the stupid glasses. Hmm. Okay, so this chapter's self-introduction crossword comes from Insect Kasuri. If you understand how you put all these together, it's like a psychological exam instead of a puzzle. Puzzle gets more difficult if questions are fixed, but you understand more about the respondent's personality. Um, from their questions. Incidentally, the back and forth on this page crossword on transceivers means done, but also be quiet. And I'll shut up. This manga, oh boy. I think that these 1 point lessons have actually helped my enjoyment of the series, like overall. Um, Anagrams. It's explaining anagrams at the bottom. If you don't know what an anagram is, you can go look. Rosetta Stone. Don't tell me you don't know what Rosetta Stone is. Does it rank on 8? I don't really pay attention. I doubt the characters leave the school, ever. I think wouldn't chapter 10 be? No, it's 7. You're right. Oh, I thought 10. Yeah, that makes sense. That chapter 1 to 7 and chapter 8 ranks. That makes sense. I never even thought about that. That totally fucking makes sense. Listen, you can never trust Ichigoki getting axed first because we all know who's in fucking charge. I mean, you see Robico at the top of the fucking charts every week, and we know that ain't because of surveys. Well, they end on like a cliffhanger, bringing back that one chick who hands out glasses to everybody. But this puzzle fucking sucked. This was a meh for me. And if that's the way to end a first volume, it's fucking garbage. But I did say that dude that wrote Bakemonogatari also wrote a bunch of other dog shit, so I wasn't going to be surprised when this was a dud. And everybody went, but he wrote Bakemonogatari. And I said, well, the guy who wrote Assassination Classroom is writing Elusive Samurai right now, and that's dog shit. And I don't know if you guys have seen Witch Watch, but just because you wrote Asta in Space doesn't mean that anything else is going to happen that's any good. I can't even spell convoluted. Dude, did he just go take his robe off and sign it for? One second, I'll be right back. B, my B, my B, my B, my B. I'm back. I am back. Taking a photo. She's gonna cry. Omega lol. What happened? Why can't I go to the... Okay, there we go. So I think that the color page next week is gonna be sick. The fight I'm actually looking forward to. This seemed like it was all right. This didn't feel like rushed like the previous chapters have felt, and this felt like a good build up for an actual fight. And I feel like I like this dude's character. So this was good. One more second. I'll be finished. Sorry, boys. There's like a million things going on. Million things happening. This is a decent color page. Hmm. This was a good chapter. War words was displayed well, like through visuals, and I really liked that the main character knew that he couldn't outwit him and kind of appealed to emotions, and then he used his inner child to actually make it work. Like it all makes sense. It's a very good chapter. This was good, and I'm happy that it was good, cause sometimes the series is dog shit. Now the results will be out on Sunday, right? Because this will be 2 hours, so it'll be Sunday evening. But I probably won't be home until real late Sunday evening, so I probably will have to wait to tweet out the results and data and stuff until Monday, more than likely. So that's just a heads up on that. Alright, well, another stupid chapter. Feels good. That's a yikes. Go back to the stuff that I want to care about. I'm sure there's people out there that'll like this chapter, but for me, it's garbage. Ichigoki was way worse. At least this, at the beginning of the chapter, the girl gets tied together and then they have a cute rom-com moment and then it immediately spoiled and they both scream no. Then the rest of it's dog shit. And there's kind of a funny joke here where this guy comes up and says diversity's good because there's two dudes holding hands. You know, so other than that, it's real awful. So it has two redeeming little small points. There's nothing fucking redeeming about what I just read in Ichikoki. Remotely. At all. Nothing. Uzla. I see. Getting a phone call. I'm gonna read the chapter, but I'm gonna be on the phone for a second. Hello? Is anyone there? Are the viewers still here? Did they not leave? Yeah, dude, the high school family chapter was awesome. What's sad is that I got on the phone, right? And I read Genka and Gloon, and I thought that this was fucking good. I liked Locke. Uh, Luna's really cool. Okay, Luna stood up and was like, "Hey, I'm not afraid of death, dude. I want to learn about some magic. It's gonna be sick." And I was like, "Damn, not afraid of death, not a big pussy, not wanting to just touch some boobies or eat some hair and cry about how no, you're not good enough. You're not afraid of death. You're just cool and based. Good main character." Uh, then I read Mash, and the dude was having some cool fight, and Mash wasn't making a million sissy sus jokes, and there wasn't a bunch of Dragon Ball references, and there were cool moves, and Mash was on the defense, and I like how it ended, and I was like, damn, I love this. And then I read High School Family, okay, and I'm like, damn, this is a fucking great chapter, because it's real important, and it's real emotion, and it's like a real thing that actually happens where dude's having to wash dishes and work because his parents aren't there to take care of his sister and go to school at the same time. He goes and he has a conversation with an actual dad about what he should do. The dad relates because he had to go through the same thing, but gives him actual good advice that, like, you know, is a little bit kind of a little memey in a sense, but like it feels real. And there's not like a single joke in sight in that chapter, despite it being a gag series that people have already given up on, and I'm happy with it. Do I think PPP will be great? No, because I'm going to be honest with you, I've kind of given up on giving a shit about this series. So there's a chance that it could be great, but just from like I don't have a big bias when I read things, right? I think you guys have noticed that just because I like Ayakashi, or just because I like Akane Banashi, doesn't mean I give it a good or a great every week. I've said it's had med chapters. I've said it's had just okay chapters. Um, just because I like One Piece doesn't mean that I think every chapter is great. I shit on it for a while when it was really bad during Wano. I shit on it. So, but there are times where like I'm reading PPP and I didn't understand the hype. There's cool moments and there's some emotion there, but I just didn't understand it, and people are getting mad at me because I didn't understand it. And then that hype died down, and it had an arc that was extremely subpar, and I don't see anyone fucking talking about it anymore. And so now I'm just kind of like, maybe I was right not to care. And so now I'm just like, I read it every week, but I wouldn't be reading it by myself. Like, there's a lot of things that we go on here on the stream and I read and review, right? I mean, we're coming in here and we're reading a lot. I mean, there's a lot of stuff to come through here and read every week. But I wouldn't be reading Robico by myself. I wouldn't read Blue Box or Ichigoki. Probably wouldn't be reading Cypher Academy or Elusive Samurai or Witch Watch. Wouldn't be reading Mashal. I wouldn't read PPP. I might not even be reading Yozakura. But like, sometimes I'm happy to read things that I wouldn't have been reading. Like, probably wouldn't have read Fabricant 100 this early, but I really like Chapter 5. I really liked some of Witch Watch's stuff when it gets serious. So it's like a give and a take, right? Like, naturally, I don't want to read Robico any. But I'm willing to admit when Robico has a good chapter, that it has a good chapter. The same thing with, like, Magu-chan. If you guys remember when we used to stream and review and Magu-chan was the thing, people would get mad at me because I hated on it all the time. And it wasn't like I was hating, I just genuinely didn't like the chapters. And I even praised it at the end because I thought it had a great ending, and it's really rare for anything that gets axed to have a good ending. But it had a good ending, so it's just, there's bias when I review something. I guess to end my rambling rant, there's bias. I'm not a computer, and it is art, so it's really up to who reads it and what they think. But I feel like I stay pretty consistent. I think I gave Shugumaru like 2 grades. And I think I gave Maguchan probably 4 or 5. But besides that, you know, if you go and you look at like the poll results versus the way that I grade, I'm pretty similar to most of what everybody's doing, but there's a lot more goods. Like last week, there wasn't a single average, but I'm okay putting things in average because I understand that not everything is good. Not everything's great. If you go look at the 98 titles that I finished this year, manga-wise, you go to completed and you sort by completed date, and you go down through here and you look at every fucking thing that I finished this year, right? And you get down here to this, and you look at all the scores that I've given everything, do you know what it comes out to? About a fucking 5, which means that most of the stuff I read, if you read 100 things, it should be about a fucking 5, right? My mean score is about a 57, and anime is about a 66. Because not everything is going to be good. Things that are great should be deemed as great. If you're a 10, you need to be known as a 10. If you're a fucking 2, you need to be known as a 2. It's not, you know, rocket science, I think. Anyway, let's try to get through this. What is this? What the fuck? I don't understand. Explain this to me. Show me the explanation. Did regular Lucky Persona die and this is his other persona himself? Like, what the fuck is going on? Or that I don't understand. Is that the dad? Was basically Gakuen put his own wedding ring into the pendant he loved, then put Chocho's into it when they divorced. He then gave the pendant to Shurichiki after hearing him talk about Brilliant Lucky, and in chapter 62, he came to him to get one to put it back on her grave, and now he encounters unconscious Lucky. Okay, I mean, I understood that he was unconscious, but why is he unconscious? He's just unconscious? Dude, this is fucking nine head. I don't know. This reminds me of like when you play Ace Attorney and you've already figured out the puzzle, and then you look at the description and it says, well, first you gotta do this to get here. And I'm like, well, I know that, but like, why? I don't even want to read this every week sometimes, dude. I don't know, dude. What am I even supposed to rate this? Like, tell me what you genuinely think about the chapter, not the explanation. Tell me what you actually think about this chapter. Yeah, like, I don't know. This is the best way that I can explain it without saying I read it and it's fine, but whatever. Like, trying to be as nice as possible. Like, if I had to be like, not trying to shit on it. Until they have a meeting right here, and this pendant is discussed, and you find out why the fuck he's just on the ground unconscious. You can't say anything, right? Like, there's nothing to say. You can say that pendant's important, and you can say it's important to Lucky too. And for the first time, you see pianos in Lucky's eyes here, when in reality you never see those on his eyes again. So you see a glimpse of like the other ego of Lucky, and they keep hinting at it and touching on it and showing it, and then it's like when he wakes up he better just be the different Lucky. Like, I'm fucking, you can't drop this many hints and he not be different when he wakes up. Because if he's the same and nothing changes, and his goal is still, man, I'd really love it if we just all played for my mom even though she's dead now, but that's still my goal, then just fuck off. I don't know, this is garbage at that point. Because it's really just like, it was good, it got a little bit overhyped, they went into an arc where it was a big battle, and the strongest family members there, and there's other family members from previous arcs, and it's super hyped up, and then it just shit its pants, and it hasn't recovered yet. Then it did the mom death chapter, and I'm like, oh my god, that was, great and gripping. And then it just skipped to some goofball talking to another goofball for 2 chapters, never mentioned the mom again. And then the next time we see anything about the mom, Lucky's standing in front of the grave, and he goes, man, can't wait to have all my brothers and sisters together to play that song for you, Mom. I ain't trying to be rude or mean or anything. I know she just died, but, like, she can't hear the song. You're going to have to find a new goal. Something's going to have to change. And if he doesn't wake up and nothing changes, then fuck it. I mean, I ain't trying to be mean to nobody who likes it, but for me, whatever. Fuck it. If I was trying to be mean, I would say that P6 is a series that tries to be deep when in reality it's not. Which isn't really true, but, if I was being an asshole, that's probably what I would say. Alright, 2 things left and we're done. And then I might go get a snack, and then I might come back and play Pokemon, but probably not, because I kind of need to watch, let's see, there's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We got 9 different things here that we got to kind of check out. And yeah, so we just got 8 things to check out. So I'll probably 8, 9 things, watch those all in Discord here after the stream. 1 second. I think I hear somebody in the driveway. One second, I'll be right back. Alright, 1 second here, check one more thing and I'm good. Sorry. Things are just happening behind the scenes, and it's just so many things, and it's... This man just put fan service at the end for no reason. I think this was okay chapter. Has a nice moment here at the end, but, you know, I'd say that this is an alright cool down chapter. This is okay. We're gonna put in average, and then Demon Bride is the last one we gotta do, boys. Somebody asked me to do a unique question. I have no idea what to do, so I guess I'll just ask what's the next series you'd like to see in John. So, long story short, my sister is having like some issues, and so she's been having to stay here, and then somebody was gonna take her somewhere, so. Because she had like a breakup or whatever, so she may have to stay here for a little while until she finds somewhere else to go. But that was one of her friends showing up, so I was just telling her to lock the door and take the keys with her and then come back whenever. That's why I'm having to get up constantly and do a bunch of stuff. No. Are they actually going to explore her backstory? No, I have a feeling this is going to be some stupid shit. I take it back. Good God. Get me out. Ooh, get me out, bro. I think it'd be a lot easier if I had 5 options, like great, good, average, meh, yikes. I think less people would be willing to go down and hit good instead of average. Like if you see yikes down there, you're more likely to be like, okay, well this chapter's average. But if it's average and then meh, and you think the chapter's in between good and average, well then you'll pick good a majority of the time because most people are going to read something they want to read. They're not reading to review. At least that was my conclusion as to why things don't get marked average. This guy probably poisoned these meals. Pretty long neck you got there, weirdo. I don't know, dude. I thought we were gonna maybe get some more backstory on the girl when she mentioned that they were friends and that they were dark, and then we go into a stupid ramen place, and then it's a big goob, and it was obvious that from like 2 seconds in that he was gonna do something weird, and you know what? Just fuck it, dude. This shit's garbage. Yeah, it's really hard to tell if like if it's a gag or like if I should care or what. Sports rom-com mystery. So the poll will be up 2 days. Let me put Demon Bride and Yikes real quick. What was the last one I did? Yozafam. Let me check and make sure everything's here real quick. I think everything's here. But so I don't really have any ideas for cool, unique questions. So we'll just go with the most generic one. What's the next type of series you'd like? I'm gonna go with sports because that's what I'll put that one next week. I'll write it down so that way I put it next week. Sports, mystery, let's go with fucking rom-com, forehead, and then other. what's a different what's a different genre? I want to replace rom-com. What's a genre that you guys would like to see? You know what? I'm gonna put fantasy instead of rom-com. Because when's the last time they had like a sci-fi fantasy thing in Jump that was popular? I mean, Samurai 8 tried it right and it didn't work. Gotta make sure every poll there was on 2 days. Well, I figure action adventure is like the most generic thing because action is like every fucking Jump series. Like 60% of Jump series are all gonna start and they're gonna be the action adventure bullshit battle shonen. So there's no use putting action adventure. If somebody puts that as their other answer, then that's fine. But One Piece, Sakamoto, JJK, Roboco. One Piece, Sakamoto, JJK, Roboco. My Hero Box, Ichigoki Fabricant. Kane, Ichino's, Black Clover, Ayakashi. Black Clover, Ayakashi, Ichino's. Which one did I... Ayakashi, Ichino's, Black Clover. Ayakashi, Ichino's... Black Clover, Kane. Cypher, Undead Unluck. Cypher, Undead Unluck. Elusive Witch Watch. Elusive Witch Watch. GG Mashal. GG Mashal. Then it was High School Family P6. High School Family P6. Yosafam Demon Bride. Yosafam Demon Bride. 67 16 23. Boom boom boom. Tweet all. Nice, it actually tweeted everything this time perfectly. Let me pin profile, pin. Then we go here on my other profile, smile, because you have to have 2 Twitters because your other Twitter is broken and they don't want you to fix it because they hate you. Hey, I quoted myself. That's cool, I guess. And I think I've already read everything else here that I needed to read for the week, so I've actually caught up on everything. Because, see, during the day, when I had moments of time, I went through and decided, hey, I'm going to try to read all of this. And so I had a little bit of time here about 9 hours ago, and then I've been on the go since then. And then, you know, the stream, about 3 hours worth of stream. No, I mean, that's why I said I'm probably going to go eat a snack, and then I have about 9 shows that I'm going to go check out. So, I haven't watched anything. You want Matash watch? Plans to watch Zombie 100. Matash, what the fuck is this? With one of those. Anywho, yeah. So if you go to, let's just go to anime list, planning. No, let's just go to browse actually. I'll hit here, here, only show mine. So I'm gonna watch Vinland. I'll watch Nier because they might change a few things. I've never seen Tomo-chan, so I have no idea. I've heard that this is supposed to be good, so I have no idea. I really like Inspector, so I'm gonna watch Inspector. I looked at this, and it seemed like whatever, seemed fine. And it has a light novel and a manga, and I think it's officially licensed, so I was like, cool, I'll watch it. This is officially licensed, so I'm gonna watch it. and it's older people in a romance, so it hopefully won't be as generic and cliche and boring. Um, I've never read Kubo-san, so I'll try it. Trigun, I'm gonna watch. This, I already read it, and there's a specific reason why I want to watch it, for research. Okay, I'm researching, so I have to check the research. So that's for research. Um, this I'll probably watch 2 episodes and then drop, but we'll give it a chance. Record of Ragnarok. Don't know why this is even on here. Delete. Not watching that dog shit. I'm thinking about dropping the manga too, to be honest. So, Buddy Daddies. I am a daddy myself, so I shall watch this. This is for research. I heard that this is dog shit, and it's just about a dude that bangs like 40 elves. So we'll see if that's any good or not. I mean, Record of Ragnarok is okay, but the more you read of it, the more you see that the fights play out the exact same every fucking time. So as you can see, this has the recommendations of Blade of the Immortal, Buchigiri, which I watched, Dororo. So this is probably something Chitando wants me to watch, so I'm gonna watch it for Chitando. Handyman, Saito in Another World. I believe that this is licensed, so I'm gonna watch it because it's licensed, and I believe it's in. I don't know which magazine it's in, but I feel like it's in Haruta, so I kind of wanted to check it out because I will basically read or watch anything that's in Haruta. So it's in Comic Walker, so never mind, it's not, but that's fine. So I'm gonna watch this. I'll probably end up dropping it. I don't know what this is, but I read the description and it's like sounds cool as fuck. So and I mean, this guy created Blame and Sidonia no Kishi, so it's got to be pretty fucking good. You know? High card. No, where did you even see that? So, this is created by the Kakaguri guy, and honestly, just like Tomodachi Game, anything that this guy makes, I'm gonna end up reading because, well, that's the type of dude that I am. When I find it somebody that I like, I'll read their stuff. You've completely misled me on what you wrote, sir. When you say web manga platform, you have me thinking something like remotely interesting. So if you go here you can see not just Shonen magazine, but tons of series across the board. You know, tons of series that you can read. And if you're wondering where dude's getting that news at, they post the color pages and all kinds of information and volume covers all on Manga the Pocket. But yeah, you had me thinking, oh, Kodansha US is actually going to launch something that'll be interesting and that I can read like Manga Plus and review stuff. But it's just a shitty monthly thing that like they promise mini original series. What does that even mean? Shouldn't there always be original series in general? So I don't know. When he tweets stuff like this, I'm like, whatever. I mean, I don't hate the dude, but he never checks his sources on anything. And he's getting all of this information from like the fairliest easiest spots you can pick from. Does it take time? Yes. When I did it, it takes 4 hours every morning to go through and look at every single website, because there's about 6 different websites you need to look through to copy paste and then rewrite all of your all of the information down. Especially if you do what he stole from me and write a description, whether that's translating direct from DeepL or finding a translation that's directly linked from someone who knows how to translate. But the dude doesn't, he's never going to give you a source, because if he told you the 6 websites and the couple of Twitter accounts that you can look for all this information, it would ruin him, because people give him money actively. And that's not to say that dude doesn't make an account that is worth any money. He's putting in some time, but like, to say that digging deep, no, he's looking at the same 6 fucking websites. I'm pretty sure he tweeted out that a series was ending the other day, and the author called his ass out on that because it wasn't, and then he deleted the tweet. He doesn't fact check. And I mean, I don't care if somebody clip this shit and send it to him. He knows that I'm right, and he's talked to me in DMs before, and he can have receipts for whatever he wants to have, but at the end of the day, you can go on Amazon and look at the magazine covers. You can go on Shonen's website, Kodansha's website, any of these websites. You can have them all bookmarked and open up 10 tabs every day and hit refresh a few times throughout the day and just copy paste, and you'll be perfectly fine. And he used to do giveaways, you know why he did giveaways on this secondary account? Because his first account got the same thing that mine did. It was marked as sensitive, and it won't unmark, so he made a new account, and because it's very hard to gain a following really fast, he decided, hey, I'll just do giveaways. So if you notice, when he started doing giveaways, he went from like 10k to 50k in no time. And once you hit 50k on Twitter, when people see your account and click on it, because when you see a tweet from an unknown account, occasionally you'll go, whoop, let me click on that person. And if you see, 50 fucking people that I follow that person, well, let me just follow them because of such and such. It's really easy to grow. It's impossible, almost impossible, to go from 0 to 50. But when you go 50 to 100, it's no big problem. And then you can go from 100 to whatever the fuck, as long as your account doesn't get blocked. So he did giveaways to increase his follower count. There's nothing wrong with that. If you want to get some followers, if I had the money, if I was getting paid on Patreon to dig deep for it, I would probably do some giveaways too. But I try to support as many things as I can, and if I'm spending $100 on books every month, sometimes I'll have to spend $200 on books in a month, and I don't have to do it, but I want to do it, and then I come away and I have to eat ramen for 2 weeks. So I'm like, I'll starve myself to support an author, but if I had extra super duper disposable income and I had a following of, even if I had a following, I did one giveaway once, on Twitch, when I wanted to get my emotes, all of them unlocked, so I just donated myself, like, I think you have to have 25 subs or something like that, so I just took whatever 25 times 5 is or some shit like that, and I just donated $250 worth of subs, because I get the money back, half of it already. So I was like, whatever, I want to unlock all the emotes. And so 25 people had subs, and then I was like, hey, I'll just do a giveaway for whoever got nominated, because most of them were close friends anyway, so I don't care to give them something they wanted. And I have done a giveaway on Twitter. I did one, and I sent it to the dude. But it's just, if I was trying to grow, I guess that it would be a good idea to do them and promote and be friendly with people. But my problem is, I'm just by nature not a very friendly person, I guess. Like, I don't go out of my way to click on my home button and scroll down through here and reply to everybody that I see and tell them nice things, you know what I mean? And yeah, there were people that donated to my coffee for manga reviews. They were from Facebook though, because on Facebook I have 50,000 followers. And I got bored and I stopped posting on Facebook because all they really want's memes. They don't care to read if I review something or if I like something or if I'm streaming. So it's just so hard to get those 50,000 people to go follow a fucking 800 follower account or go follow me on Instagram. Because they just want to see memes. And I don't want to take the time out of my day to go post them. I'm thankful for anyone that goes to my coffee and pays for it, because I'll do the review and I'll post it. And I'll do it as quick as I possibly can. So instead of, me wanting to go read a bunch of things that I need to read that day, I'll go do it. I think I'm just like a negative person. Like, I put in work and things, and then I try for a little while and I don't see enough growth in my personal opinion, and then I just stop. Like, I was posting reviews on TikTok, and I'm putting in 3-minute videos trying to explain the depths of everything. And then I'll go and I'll click on a different guy's channel, and it's mangas, which is not a word, or animes, which is not a word, you should watch. And then it's just a fucking slideshow, and it's got 100,000 likes, and I click on their account, and they're fucking 200,000 followers, and they use the word animes. And I used 3 minutes of my time to explain why you should or shouldn't watch something that's super underrated, or a series that's about sexual assault and abuse and why it's really emotional and you should check it out, and the ending has a super cool twist and it's probably something you've never even heard of in your whole life, and it gets to fucking 100 views. So I just was like, you know what, fuck it, dude. I'll put all my time that I put in that shit on Twitch, and people either show up or they won't. But I know that when I do Twitch, I enjoy it. Like, I enjoy when people come here and they have a conversation, and I can talk about basically anything. I'm not afraid to talk about anything, whether it's politics or religion or anime or sports or really anything. And, because I have an opinion and I'm not afraid to voice it, but I'm also not afraid to disagree with somebody. I'm also not afraid to admit that I'm wrong about something. So I think that just for me, like, I post these on Twitter, and I get, decent, like, I already got 300 views on that in fucking 17 minutes. It's real good. And I like talking about Jump with people. But if I'm going to talk about anime or different things, I'll post occasionally on Twitter. But it's basically like just for fun, and I'll interact with who interacts with me. But most of the time, I guess I'll just be on Twitch, because when it comes down to it, the people that are in Discord with me are like real friends, and I really enjoy talking to them. And we all kind of watch each other's streams. Like, we'll watch Matesh play Ocarina of Time and Omega Lolin, and we watch Creeds flame the fuck out of Witcher 3 or play Celeste. We watched Dondo play through different various series, whether it's Snatcher, a super old title, or whether he's playing some Metroid and we gotta, give him the look around for, are you out of the lava level yet? So it's just, I like Twitch because I guess it's just, I know people more and I'm more friendly. Because I don't know, maybe I'm the type of person that I don't go out of my way to interact with people, but when I interact with people, I try to be as friendly as possible. And I think it's just like a shy thing and a inferiority complex, maybe a little bit. I mean, I'd like to reach 1,000 followers, but honestly, the numbers don't matter too much anymore. When I was on my other account, and I hit 1,000, and then I hit 2,000 relatively fast, I was real happy, and I hit 3,000, and then that's when my account got fucked, and I never gained any more followers, and I just steadily lose some. And you know, the numbers meant a lot at the time. Like when I hit 50,000 on Facebook, I was like, holy fucking shit. I'm gonna be so, like, I have a chance to be popular. And then I realized that, like, that's really not a big number on Facebook. And I think if you focus on the numbers too much, it's a detriment. So, like, I stream, and I never once check the viewer count. Never. When I get my Twitch summary emails, I just delete them. Like, I don't want to look at the viewer count. As long as everybody that's here is having fun, then I'm cool. And if you come and you're not having fun and you want to leave, then that's fine. But I just want everybody that's here and watching to have fun. It doesn't matter what number of people are here, if that makes sense. Dude, Ancient Aliens airs? Oh my god, based. But yeah, back to this. Because we got ranted sidebar. So we'll go through these relatively quickly. Because these are the last ones we got to go through. So this, I don't know what this is, but Saving 80,000 Gold is licensed in English. So if it's licensed in English, I try to give it a chance. I don't know what this is, but it's got some cool comparisons for shows that I thought were just okay. And yeah. The director's done some decent stuff here and there, and he's kind of old school, so I like old school. You know, maybe he'll be able to do something. The Junji Ito show, I'm still waiting to watch some Junji Ito cool, you know, cool anime stuff. We'll see if this is any good, but I have a feeling it's gonna be dog shit. And there was supposed to be some Junji Ito anime that aired on Crunchy or Toonami, but I never fucking watched it. I don't know if that still came out or not. It was supposed to be Uzumaki, right? Did that ever air? I have no idea. This, The Tale of Outcasts has, the manga's officially licensed. I don't remember where. I think it's Yen Press. And it's only 8 volumes. So there's a chance if they fly through the material that they can cover the whole thing, which would make me happy as a TV viewer. And I get to watch it to make fun of Matesh, because there's like Matesh animal creatures in it, so we can make Matesh memes. I'll watch Uzumaki if it comes out. And then this is a manga that I really have wanted to read. I see it all the time when I was posting volume covers, and I'm like, this looks cool. And I just never saw anybody really translating it. And then there's a few chapters out that I saw when the anime got announced. People started translating it. But it was one of those things that I actually waited on. And the average score does not look good. But I have a feeling that this could be interesting. So we'll see how it goes. So that's what? There's 6 here. So 6, 12, 24, 30. Actually 29 because I removed this. So like 29 things I'm going to check out. Now at the end of the day, how many do I think I'm going to fully watch? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I'll probably end up watching 12 fully. I don't think there'll be anything like Bocce or Akiba Maid Wars. It's just so rare that you get something that's, you know, like flies under the radar and just absolutely destroys. I mean, even if you go into spring, I think it's more likely you'd have one in spring, because like if you look at spring, Dr. Stone, Demon Slayer, Jigakuraku, Eden Zero, Oshinoko, Insomniacs After School. But like I'm going to be looking at Home Hero, and I think that that's going to knock it out of the park. A Birdie Wings is going to be fucking sick. You know, rom-commer lovers are going to be watching this and creaming their pants. You know, you got Gundam Part 2. In spring, there's more likely that something will fly under the radar of oh my god, Demon Slayer and Jigakuraku and Oshinoko and fucking Insomniacs. And these people creaming their pants over the 4 or 5 shows that, you know, it'll be over. I mean, I don't know if anything's even really been announced for summer. You know, you got Bleach and you got Fate. So, you know, until they fill out the list a little bit more, it's kind of hard to say. But spring's already like full of a bunch of stuff that you could say, hey, when you come down here and there's like 35 shows. Hold on, let me turn this off. Actually, never mind. There's a bunch of shows announced. Osama rankings there. This is probably gonna be cute. This might be cool, actually. Even though it's a Yusha series, this might be cool. There's some stuff that probably may fly under the radar that may be okay. But it looks like maybe not. This will probably be good, but I don't know if it's a movie or TV. It's TV. This will be good. For sure. Dead Mount Deathplay will be good, and it'll be under the radar for sure. Oh, let me look at summer, since I only have stuff stacked. Studio Ghibli movie. Oh, Chitando, here, let me show you what we're gonna watch. Now that you're here. I'm sure that you'll like it. This and what the fuck was the name of that show? Revengers, where's it at? Alright, sir. Revengers. The recommendations are Blade of the Immortal and Buchigiri and Dororo. So me and you'll watch this. But we'll watch this because if you look at the character sheet, there's a Mitesh. And there's lots of Miteshes. So, yeah, me and you watching that later. Tomorrow. Not tomorrow, 2 days. Anywho, it was fun. I forgot that I had it marked on anime only. But, yeah. I'm gonna go in Discord after I go grab a snack or something and watch some anime. No stream probably tomorrow, and because I'm supposed to work Sunday. Now, if I end up not having to get up at 3 o'clock in the morning and work, then I'll stream. So probably not gonna stream. Sunday, I'll be gone all day, going to see my daughter. Monday, I'll probably be able to stream. And I think the vacation thing, I'm not gonna go on the vacation thing, so we should be able to start One Piece and work our way through One Piece on Friday. Anyway, it was fun. Sorry I got distracted and ended up talking an extra 30 minutes there at the end. But I appreciate everybody for watching. And I appreciate the follows from the German boy. Even though I can't pronounce your name, I know you were German and you were cool. And Tony Chopper and Wizard with Gracie. And if you're here for the next jump stream, that'll be on the fucking 22nd. So enjoy that. Enjoy the break. If you're here for regular streams, probably Monday. So thanks for watching, and bye.